Matter and its classification. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Matter can exist in three forms or phases: solid, liquid, or gases. A substance is defined as matter which is homogeneous and of which all parts are alike. Substances are either elements or compounds. Matter is a substance made up of various types of particles that occupies physical space and has inertia. According to the principle of modern physics, the various types of particles each have a specific mass and size. The most familiar example of material particles are the electron, proton, and the neutron. Matter is defined as anything that occupies space and has mass. It is all around us. Solid and liquid are more obviously matter. We can see that they take up space and their weight tell us that they have mass. Gases are also matter. If gases did not take up space, a balloon would not inflate, increase its volume when filled with gas. Some samples of matter appear to have properties of solid, liquid, and/or gases at the same time. This can occur when the sample is composed of many small pieces. For example, we can pour sand as it is where liquid because it is composed of many small grains of solid sand. Matter can also have properties of more than one state when it is mixture, such as clouds. Clouds appear to behave somewhat like gases, but they are actually mixture of air and tiny particles of water. Elements are pure substances which cannot be decomposed into simpler substances by chemical means. Some familiar elements are oxygen, gold, sulfur, and iron. Compounds are pure substances that are composed of two or more elements. Substances such as water, salt, and sugar are simple examples of compounds. The purpose of classification is to identify objects with common or similar properties. Solid, liquid, and gases provide a simple means of classifying the state of matter, but they are not the only grouping used by scientists. Some substances are very difficult to classify. Two principal ways of classifying matter are according to its physical state as a gas, liquid, or solid, and according to its composition as an element, compound, or mixture. A sample of matter can be a gas, a liquid, or a solid. These three forms of matter are called the states of matter. Substance is a matter that has definite properties and composition. Every pure compound and element is a substance. Water is a pure substance, a compound made of hydrogen and oxygen. Every pure substance is homogeneous. Pure substances can be divided into two categories: elements and compounds. Examples of pure substances include tin, sulfur, diamond, and water, pure sugar, table salt, and baking soda. Crystals in general are pure substances. Tin, sulfur, and diamond are examples of pure substances that are chemical elements. All elements are pure substances. Mixture is made when two or more substances are combined, but they are not combined chemically. There are two main categories of mixture: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. In a homogeneous mixture, all the substances are evenly distributed throughout the mixture. Mixtures are substances that are made up of two or more different types of substances. Physical means can be used to separate them. A solution of salt and water, a combination of sugar and water, various gases, air, and so on are examples. Chemical element, also called element, any substances that cannot be decomposed into simpler substances by ordinary chemical processes. Elements are the fundamental materials of which all matters is composed. Carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, gold, silver, and iron are examples of elements. Every element consists of just one atom. Every element consists of just one atom form. Compound is a substance made from two or more different elements that have been chemically joined. Examples of compounds include water, which is made from the elements hydrogen and oxygen, and table salt, which is made from the elements sodium and chloride. Homogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the composition is uniform throughout the mixture. The salt water described above is homogeneous because this dissolved salt is evenly distributed throughout the entire salt water sample. Example of homogeneous mixture includes water, air, steel detergent, salt water mixture, etc. Alloys are formed when two or more metals are mixed together in some specific ratio. Heterogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the composition is not uniform throughout the mixture. A paste is a separate layer in a heterogeneous mixture. Mixture in two or more pastes are heterogeneous mixture. Examples include ice cubes in a drink, sand and water, and salt and oil. The liquid that immiscible form heterogeneous mixture. A good example is a mixture of oil and water. Chemical energy contained in food is the most significant source of energy for maintaining life. Matter and energy travel together in food along food chains. Hence, having the three states of matter, liquid, solid, and gas is critical. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Therefore, everything we see on Earth is matter. It is important for scientists to know the properties of matter because all things are made up of matter. Each type of matter has different physical characteristics and scientists need to know and understand these characteristics to make calculations. The study of matter is important because without matter, it is very hard to classify things. Matter is important because it helps a lot in our everyday lives, which makes our life to be more convenient and easier. Matter has atoms and molecules, so the food we eat every day consists atoms as well as molecules. Therefore, the food are also a kind of matter without which we cannot survive. All matter is made from atoms. Every substances, oxygen, lead, silver, neon, has a unique number of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Oxygen, for example, has 8 protons, 8 neutrons, and 8 electrons. Any characteristic that can be measured, such as an object's density, color, mass, volume, length, malleability, melting point, hardness, odor, temperature, and more are considered properties of matter. It is important to understand that matter exists in all states and that matter can also change states. It does this by either using or releasing energy, and it is usually associated with changes in temperature and pressure. Even if it's living or non-living things, matter is important because it makes up everything around us, and matter cannot be created or destroyed, but instead they just transform into different forms.